As the trail rose from the canyon floor, the land became more unforgiving. Dry rocks replaced soft earth, and the thorny underbrush grew thick. The last trees disappeared behind him. Lizards darted away from the horse's hooves, and somewhere, a bird emitted a creaking, solitary cry. The man, occasionally shifting on his saddle, felt uneasy, felt exposed. The path wound between massive square boulders, and in the distance, pale ridges caught the fading light of the sun. He glanced back every minute or so, his eyes drawn to the ridges ahead. On one of them, he spotted a dark figure, standing motionless, looking down on him from a distance. It seemed to wear a wide-brimmed hat and carried a staff or a walking stick. But there were no distinct features, just a tall, dark silhouette against a sun-setting backdrop. He quickly looked away. His mother always warned him about the Dark Watchers, telling him the old local legends of Monterey. No one knew who they were or where they came from, but one thing was for sure: never look at them. Just keep writing. Welcome back, listeners, to California Cryptids, the podcast where we uncover the truth behind the Golden State's greatest mysteries. I'll be your host today, Alexis, and today I'm joined by Andrew.
Hello.
And Kyle.
How's it going, everyone?
So, the introduction for this episode was actually inspired by John Steinbeck's short story, Flight, one of the earlier works by John Steinbeck from Mice of Men, and taken from his anthology, The Long Valley, where he wrote a reference to the Dark Watchers. How much do you guys already know about the Dark Watchers, if anything at all?
You know, I don't really know anything about the Dark Watchers, but I am curious by like the don't look at them. Like, there must be a reason, right? That you can't look at them. That's spooky. Ookie spooky.
The only thing I've really heard about them is that they, like when I was in San Luis Obispo, like I've heard some of the locals like be like, oh, like beware of the mountains.
Oh, so they believe it.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
So like, I'm sure we're gonna get into it, but I'm thinking like shadowy figures, right?
Uh-huh.
Apparently they wear hats.
Are they fashionable?
They must be.
Are they men with hats?
Are they like those like bucket hats that have like the drinks on the side and like have like the little straws that like go into their mouth? Do you know what I mean?
The Dark Watchers are
was
sports
number
fans.
one.
Yeah, exactly. Like, because if they're going to be standing up there for a while, they might as well have like a drink. You know what I mean? And then also, like, if they're just standing up there, do they like what do they do in the meantime? Like while they wait for someone to walk by, you know?
I don't know. Like, have you ever like met people that are like their entire existence is just to like watch people?
No.
Like they just like I feel like I okay, this is a weird thing, but like ever since I moved into my apartments, there's this lady that just like walks around and like her whole thing is just like she's just nosy. So she just likes to watch like what other people are doing. And then like sometimes I'll like just be going to like go and do my laundry because like our laundry stuff is like outside. So I have to like walk all the way over there, and then I'll look out the window of that building, and she'll just be standing there, like
just staring at you,
just staring at me, like
that's creepy.
I'll be like, "Can I help you?" Like,
honestly, can I be a Dark Watcher? That sounds so fun. To have no responsibilities, but just
you have
go,
a bucket hat.
I could make one. I cannot make a hat. I don't know why they said that. I have no ability to make a hat.
We'll
you know what's
it out.
funny? It's because like it's so vague, like pointed hat and like a staff or something. So it's like, are they talking about pilgrims? Are they talking about like Gandalf? Like
that's what I was thinking. Like
talking about
typical like wizard. Yeah.
Yeah. Like what's his name from Harry Potter?
Harry Potter.
No, the
Ron Weasley.
Dumbledore.
Oh yeah.
Dumbledore.
Yeah, Dumbledore.
Ron Weasley. We should watch Harry Potter.
Yeah, why are we doing this?
Oh, Dark Watchers kind of reminds me of like the Dementors. You know what I mean? Like they're like kind of like
oh yeah
figures. I mean, they're like I almost said they're real.
They're real.
I don't think. But like,
You
like, but they're physical beings in that movie, but like, they're kind of giving the same vibe, kind of.
Those were the ones that like where they would like they'd inhale like the
they
soul
suck,
out.
yeah.
Okay. They'd suck the soul out of you.
Yeah.
I was trying not to say suck.
Sorry.
Well, we can make it as sus as we want.
we can bleep that out.
So speaking of San Luis Obispo, they actually spanned from Monterey all the way to San Luis Obispo. So have either of you been to Monterey or San Luis Obispo?
Yeah, I've been to both. Andrew.
I've been to both as well.
And have you
He
seen
just wants to
anything?
copy me so bad.
Have you guys seen anything while you guys were there?
I don't think I've seen Dark Watchers, but I went with my family, so that was worse, you know? I saw them.
I think I've seen manatees.
Manatees.
I don't know why. I just thought of like a praying mantis. That's not the same thing. But
Not
imagine,
even close.
have you seen that one silly song with Larry that's like bar? Oh, I can't sing it. We'll get copy. We'll get copy. I immediately just started singing it.
We just have like an entire like section of you just singing and it's just silent.
Oh yeah, but it's about like this manatee that I think he falls in love with or something. Or her name is Barbara Manatee. You guys should look it up.
So we have a few facts about them before we get into any of our stories. It says here the first stories came from the Native American tribes of the Santa Lucia Mountains and Big Sur. But they didn't get their name until the Spanish settlers arrived in the 1700s, and they called them, and I'm sorry if I butcher this, Los Vigilantes Oscuros.
That sounds about right.
Better than I could have done.
And apparently, people have described them to be around 10 to 15 feet tall, just looking down from the mountaintops.
It's taller than I thought.
10, 15 feet
You
tall,
know,
you say?
When I was thinking, oh great.
Wait, that camera can't see me.
What's going on here?
You're trying to do it the wrong camera.
What other qualities do they have? I'm just curious. I'm listening.
So, okay, we got what? E.T.
No, this is not a running segment.
E.T. What else was there?
Riverside Monster.
Riverside Monster.
I did not say that about him.
Or was it the monster, the black
Charman.
Charman?
Oh, yeah, that's
Charman.
right. I forgot about Charman. Hey, Charman.
E.T.
Now the Dark Watchers.
So apparently John Steinbeck and Robinson Jeffers both spoke and wrote about these watchers in their work. And Steinbeck's mother would often leave offerings like fruits, nuts, and flowers for them.
Oh, so they believed it. Like, this is like for real.
Like they were locked in on them.
Locked in.
Why'd I say them like that?
Locked in on them. They love fruit. Is that what you said?
Yeah, fruits, nuts, and flowers.
Whoa. Is it like a peace offering, do you think? It's like
Maybe.
a please don't hurt us. Here's some fruit. It would work on me.
Can they even eat? Or
That's
do
a
they
good
just
question.
absorb
You're
it?
so right.
Do they just absorb it?
You're so
Yeah, it's like
right.
it's so weird because it's like okay, it's like the what was it, nuts and fruit, and then
Yeah.
but then it's like
And flowers.
what's the flowers for?
Because they're pretty.
Oh, okay, you're right.
Just
Yeah, to put on top of their hat.
put on their hats like a decoration.
Yeah.
Also, apparently in Germany, the Brocken Mountains are known for the Brocken Spectre, which is an optical illusion where sunlight casts a person's shadow onto mist, making it appear larger with a halo effect. And some researchers believe that this same effect could explain the Dark Watchers in Santa Lucia, but it unfortunately doesn't account for the distinct clothing that people reported, or their sudden appearances and disappearances.
So I don't know if I understood that correctly because I was like spacing for a second. But like, the mist, like, expanded their silhouettes. Is that what I, like, gathered from that?
Yeah.
Like a hand puppet? Like, when you, like, you know...
Oh,
like,
yeah, like a shadow, like the, yeah. Like the light hitting the hand puppet, and then the shadow gets larger on the wall. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense, I think.
That's fun.
In my mind. But, like, do you ever see, like, the puppets, like, features, though?
Not really.
No.
Not, like, that much.
'Cause I'm thinking, like, that does make sense, like, that they say, like, because, like, I feel like you wouldn't see, like, the clothing. Like, I feel like if you've, like, looked at your shadow, like, when the sun's, like, on you, like, because, you know, it's been, like, triple digits and stuff. But, like, you don't really, you just see, like, a blob.
Yeah. No, I don't think I don't think people are, like, actually doing hand puppet. Like, I don't think people are, like, they're putting on hand puppet shows. But, I don't know.
If you were a Dark Watcher, would you?
Be a hand puppet?
No, put on hand puppet shows.
No, but yes. Next question. No, I'm kidding.
Would you be a Dark Watcher's hand puppet?
Yes. But I'm saying, like, maybe, like, the sun hits a rock, and then in, like, the shadow of the rock, and then, like, the mist and all that, you know? I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe, like, that's what people see.
Oh.
Like, not like, like, just like nature, like shadows of nature.
Do they have pine trees in that area?
I don't know.
It's like, are they, like, pine trees are, like, pointed.
Yeah.
Kind of like a hat would be.
I could see that.
But that wouldn't account for, like, the people seeing walking sticks.
Well, there are hikers. Maybe hikers bring hiking sticks with them.
Oh, it could be another hiker that they see, too.
All right, so we have a couple of stories here.
A story?
Yes, and this first one comes from Forum for Tiana. I think that's how you say it. From a user named Aether Blue back in 2021. So relatively recent. So it goes, about 20 years ago, I worked in Ventura County, as it is locally known, and decided to go for an afternoon hike in the Topatopa Mountains, north of Ojai.
Topatopa and Ojai, I know her very well.
It's all coming together, y'all.
It was Charman.
Charman is a Dark Watcher?
It was Charman all along.
You know, it's exactly Charman.
Okay,
Hi, Charman.
Do not recall the name of the trail, but what I do recall is that it consisted almost entirely of switchbacks up a steep slope. What are switchbacks? Does anyone know?
I was about to ask that same thing.
I'm no hiker, so please, somebody help us out.
I was just gonna ask, like, do you think Charman was just back there trying to just promote his hot sauce?
Maybe.
For sure. He was handing out free samples.
Yes. His consumers, like, he sells the most to the Dark Watchers.
Oh, they're his friends. Oh my god, and he, like, that's his offering. He gives them hot sauce.
Hot sauce.
It says, go tell your friends. Oh my god, that's so cute.
Not
A
sponsored.
businessman.
A businessman.
This man's.
I'm just saying. He gets better every day. He's tall. A businessman. Determined.
Burnt.
Possibly on fire. Burnt to a crisp.
Nobody's perfect. What?
He probably smells really bad.
Don't talk about my man like that.
When was the last time your man showered?
What do I feel personally attacked?
So, continuing on.
Yeah, continue on.
As is typical of Southern California, the soil was mainly coarse sand and rubble, while the vegetation was California chaparral.
Chaparral.
Chaparral. But even drier than usual on this south-facing slope. After about half an hour of progress, I noticed a humanoid figure silhouetted against the sky on the ridge above me. Although I experienced the profound sensation of being watched, I reasoned that this must be someone who had hiked up the trail before me and was just enjoying the view. I had no way of accurately
As one would.
I had no way of accurately estimating the height of the figure, and I had no real reason to try. The distance obscured any details. All I could be sure of was that the figure was definitely humanoid in shape. As I continued up the slope, the figure didn't move much, which struck me as odd. People often do admire views for a while, but standing in one place and looking in the same direction for an hour or so is unusual. I considered the possibility that the figure was nothing more than a tree, but if so, then it was the only tree on that part of the ridge and oddly human in shape to boot. I was pondering this oddity when something whistled past my ear, stopping me in my tracks. Was someone shooting arrows at me? I looked around quickly, but seemed to be alone on the trail, except for maybe the figure at the top of the ridge. It was in its previous pose, though I can't say what it did when I looked away. For example, to watch where I put my feet. I considered taking cover, but my options in this direction consisted of lying down in the dust of the trail or taking my chances in dry, spiky vegetation on a steep, loose, and crumbly slope. The meager cover that the nearby bushes offered didn't seem worth the chance of a close encounter with a rattlesnake, or a certain encounter with ticks.
This guy going through.
I would rather. No, I know. This guy is
This area sucks.
major L. I would rather encounter 10,000 dark watchers than one rattlesnake.
What about ticks? Have you ever had like a tick like in your arm or something like that, and you had to like pull it out?
Like a bug?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what tick is?
Kinda.
You know, like a dog can get ticks. Like if they're.
Yeah, but I'm not a dog.
Well, you could get them going camping.
But they often like leech on the animals. Like a lot of like unsheltered animals.
So why would you ask me that, Andrew?
Because you could get them going camping.
Are you saying he's an unsheltered
Are you
animal?
calling me an animal? Yeah, sigh over there. No, this
Because
guy's
they
like.
just like sit in your hair, right?
No, they go.
They burrow into your skin.
They burrow into your skin.
And then they
Yeah.
suck your blood out.
Yeah, and then you have to like, and they'll like latch on really hard, and then like you'll have to like get tweezers and like pull them out. There's times where if they're not letting go, you might have to like kill them by pulling them in half.
Oh, that's determination right there.
Yeah, they're crazy.
I want to suck your blood.
Probably how they sound too.
No, I know. That was my impression of a tick. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you. Thank you.
Do the Dark Watchers also have, like, nails?
Do the Dark Watchers also have nails? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, maybe.
Long nails. Acrylics.
Long nails.
That's why they don't do anything, because they have nails on. They don't want to mess up their nails, you know.
That's a good
Yeah,
point.
They just watch. They know the tea.
It was then that a hummingbird sounded its battle cry above me, a sort of tapping or clicking sound that I knew well.
What are you looking at me like that for?
That was like hummingbird.
Yeah, so random.
I looked straight up in time to see the little bird make another attack.
It's the Mockingjay. He's Katniss Everdeen. He's fighting for his life.
Luckily, this was a mother protecting her nest.
Aww.
My sense of relief faded quickly as I hastened around the next bend of the trail. There on the ridge was the same humanoid figure in the same position. The sense of being watched got to uncomfortable levels.
I was just thinking about like the thing that we said earlier about them like telling tea. It's like he's just there to watch this guy get attacked by a hummingbird.
He's just watching this guy get his shit rocked by like one snake, 3 ticks, you know,
It's like, oh, you won't even
and a hummingbird.
wait for this. You won't even know what happened next. The hummingbird.
The hummingbird.
He's just standing up there with a bucket of popcorn.
Oh, for sure. They have like a fold-out beach chair. You know what I'm talking about?
Just recording
they're
on
chilling, yeah.
on his iPhone, Android, whatever he's into. What would I do if I reached the ridgetop and this person was still staring at me?
Low key dying. The bird attack. Sorry, go ahead.
I concluded that there was no reason a dangerous person couldn't go hiking in the wilderness, and headed back down, making sure to speed past the overprotective Hummingbird. Now, my assumption all along has been that the figure on the ridge was another human being, albeit a decidedly disturbing one. But who knows? And that was the end of that.
Who knows?
Whoa.
So, I just have one question for you guys. Do you think the Dark Watcher was trying to warn him about the Hummingbird?
No. Not even a little bit.
No, after we talked about the whole tea thing, he was definitely gathering tea.
Oh, that Dark Watcher was just like simply there for enjoyment. Like he was like this, he's sitting there like this is peak cinema. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I love
Sorry,
that
for
you did
those
it
who
like
are
that.
just listening, he was eating popcorn.
Probably recording this on his phone.
Yeah. No, he wasn't. He was enjoying it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he could just as well went and helped,
But he didn't.
but he didn't.
You could have said something.
He's a
Yeah.
bystander.
You could have been like, hey, watch out for that.
He was a bystander, and you know what? If you are a bystander and you do nothing, then you're
And you're just
you're
as
part of the
bad.
problem.
Yeah, you're just as bad.
Or you're
Yeah.
a Dark Watcher.
Well, part of the problem.
Okay.
I wonder if the guy like was even like, "Help me," or like, "Hey you, help!"
You.
He's just rolling around. Help! Freaking bird just like die bombing him.
Cracking him. Help! This poor man. We're making fun of him.
Dark Watcher is just staring.
This guy was having a shitty day, and we're laughing at him.
No, literally.
Yeah. I love also how the story doesn't really have anything to do with the Dark Watcher.
No.
It's just there.
It's about this. Wait, did this man have a name? Did I miss it?
No, well, it went by his user, Aether Blue.
Aether. Oh, poor Aether.
Yeah. Poor Aether.
Okay, second question.
All right.
Oh wait, I know the answer to this.
Well, ask it anyway.
I was about to ask, did he live to tell the tale? but
No, he didn't.
but here we are, reading his post.
I want to hear this story from the Dark Watcher's point of view.
Story numero dos. And we have a bit of dialogue here, so I would like you two to read off your scripts that
Okay.
I've given you.
Oh my god, what's this? The script.
So, Kyle, if you would kindly read for Elizabeth and Andrew for the friend. All right.
yeah.
Why does he always
Yeah,
get
you're just
the
my
nameless
friend.
roles? Please, I'm gonna put an edit together of Andrew being assigned the nameless roles.
You gotta work your way up, man.
You'll get it one day. It's okay. You'll get a role.
Maybe in the last episode
okay,
you can
man.
have a name.
It's
I didn't even notice until you pointed it out. Now I'm sad.
It's okay, bud. You'll get there one day.
You'll get there.
All right, so this is a retelling of a woman named Elizabeth and her friend on their way home from LA. So this starts in 2013. The skies are clear, the California sun is shining, and two friends, Elizabeth and her road-weary companion, are cruising back to San Mateo after a trip to Los Angeles. The mood? Tired but content. Nothing out of the ordinary. Until they pass the San Luis Obispo reservoir. And that's when things got weird. Out of the corner of her eye, Elizabeth spots something at the edge of the mountain. Not just something, but rather something that tried to resemble someone. She turns to her friend that is driving.
Do you see that?
See what?
That thing over the mountains.
Elizabeth's friend eventually got a glimpse of what Elizabeth saw, too, validating the creature's existence. For a brief 5 seconds, long enough for her eyes to widen.
What does that look like to you?
I don't know. Kind of looks like your mom, but I can't really tell.
Mom, turn the podcast off. Mom, turn it off right here.
Cut the cameras, dead ass.
Cut the camera. Dead ass.
I'm in full circle.
Wow, I can't believe you've done that.
I can't believe you've done this.
Surprisingly,
We're just gonna move on. What?
What do you mean? That's what's written down here.
No.
is there was written? Surprisingly, Elizabeth's friend described what Elizabeth saw. It had a black cape, kind of like the Grim Reaper, and it was leaning over, holding onto a staff at a puddle of water, or so that's what it seemed like at a distance. This was in broad daylight, too. So both Elizabeth and her friend could discern that it wasn't a person, not a shadow, not a hallucination, but a tall, dark, raven-like figure. They stared at it for long enough that her friend almost lost control of the car when she looked away from the road towards it. They looked visibly tired and shaken. But they kept driving. Even though Elizabeth asked to turn back to take a closer look. Say what you will, but Elizabeth, she's convinced. Elizabeth knows she's being watched by a Dark Watcher. So, next time you're cruising north along Highway 101 with your playlist bumping, take a quick look into the hills. I almost butchered that.
Good recover. Good recover.
Just a glance, because if you look hard enough, you just might find a tall shadow watching you from above. If you're driving, you might want to keep your eyes on the road.
Shout out the hedgehog.
Watch out for Kyle's mom, apparently.
Yeah, watch out for my mom. Hi, Mom.
So Elizabeth thinks these guys are real, but what do you guys think? Are they real or are they a hoax?
That was my signal for you to talk first.
Oh.
I feel like I've been talking first the whole time.
That's fine. That's okay.
And I know you really want just to copy my opinions.
Okay.
I was trying to give you a chance first.
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
So if I
say what you're gonna say.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh my
Yes,
god.
what though?
I don't know. I don't know if I believe they're real, but I want to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To me, I feel
think that
like
sounds fun.
I feel like they're more of an optical illusion, in my opinion.
Probably, but they seem harmless, so I want them to be real.
Yeah.
If it's an optical illusion, that first story was literally just a guy watching somebody get attacked by a
Yeah.
hummingbird.
Oh, absolutely.
So just for the sake of that one story, I want to be like, okay, you know what? This has to be real because I feel bad.
Yeah, but if it's not real, can you imagine like this story's probably been passed down so much enough to where John Steinbeck's mom is putting out fruit and flowers and shit that they could be eating. Not the flowers, but you know what I mean? Like,
I don't know. Maybe
they
flowers.
really believe it.
That was crazy.
Sorry. Earthquake. And so they really got people believing this, which is wild. I would need to see proof.
And you think they're real as well?
No, he doesn't want to think they're real anymore.
I want to say it would make. I don't know. It's hard to say. Like I feel like people believe in it, but
Are you people?
Is
the question. Are you people? That was the whole question.
I feel like I haven't gotten enough evidence to say that it's real, other than people saying they saw something. You know, like I don't see any pictures or videos or anything.
And like, what are they? They're just ghosts, essentially, right?
Like dark silhouettes.
What do you think they're there for, though? Because like, you know how they say ghosts linger because they have unfinished business, whether like positive or negative.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what's their business? Why are they in the hills?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what are you achieving up there? Like, come down and haunt someone.
Well, maybe this research that we gathered might explain some of that.
Great.
That's a good segue.
You ate that up.
So apparently there were a lot of articles on these guys originating from the Chumash or the Esselen Native American folklore, which they could have easily been true, but they don't publish a lot of their oral history or narratives publicly. So the Chumash, they believe that the soul is distinct from like the body and survives after death. And after someone dies, their soul goes on this long journey westward, following the path of the setting sun. But it's not as simple as one may think. They have to cross dangerous terrain filled with trials. I wonder if there's any hummingbirds along the way.
The deadly hummingbird.
Yeah, the Dodge hummingbird. And ticks and snakes and the...
Along the way, the souls encounter giant ravens that try to block the path and must cross a narrow, swaying bridge that tests its courage and balance. And if the souls manage to overcome these obstacles, they arrive at this place they call the Eternal Land of Paradise. It has a name, but I'm not going to pronounce it because I don't know how to.
Okay.
And here the life continues in a different form. So it eats, sleeps, and plays peacefully, free from earthly troubles. I guess it's kind of like heaven.
So like this is like they're like they're
their
seen in the
afterlife.
mountains, but their mountain is like their personal island, like heaven-esque.
Yeah.
I find that
that's
interesting
cute.
that
Wait,
they
that's really cute.
go into the sun because, like, what you're saying earlier is that they, like, people were seeing it, like, behind the sun. The what it was? Like, with the Brock
Yeah.
inspector.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we can like kind of see their silhouettes of them living in their island. Is that the case?
Maybe.
So definitely they had to see something like this to have that as part of, like, their, afterlife story.
Mhm. But it's not their final resting place, apparently. Many souls wait here to be reborn, following a cycle of reincarnation.
So they go through, like, that whole trial just to be reincarnated.
Yeah.
So they have to do it again.
To prove they're worthy.
Shit, here we go again. Thus, the journey west is both an end and a new beginning.
I would at that point, I would just be like, just kill me. I'm so
You're already
tired.
dead.
Kill
Right.
me, kill me
But that's the
again.
thing. You lived hopefully a whole life, and then like now you want to test me some more. Like, god damn, let me rest a little bit.
And in the Chumash context, spirits that don't complete their journey might linger as wandering spirits.
Oh, never mind. I'll complete the journey.
Some articles have pointed to night beings or shadow people. So the Antap, or the shamans, were believed to have the special abilities to interact with spirits, healing the sick, and controlling harmful spirits and guiding souls. Their own spirits were powerful and could appear after death to help or warn the living. And in an excerpt from John Harrington and an ethnographical documentarian, says the spirit of a great Antap may appear in dreams or visions to his family or to those in need, guiding healing ceremonies or revealing hidden dangers. Such appearances confirm that ongoing connection between the living and the spirit world. And in December's Child, Thomas Blackburn reports stories of Native Americans believing that sometimes you can see spirits in other places outside the body, and they shouldn't be taken as a sign of near death. Shamans would allegedly be depicted with pointed headdresses with spears or walking sticks. Use the sun as a gateway to the higher spirit world. I'm not saying this is where the belief comes from, but there are quite a few similarities to what people have been reporting. Also, this is what they were depicted as wearing.
I see.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
It's really interesting, actually.
So they would wear stuff like
Oh,
that.
okay, gotcha. So
I think I changed my mind on that. I think they are real now.
Oh, now they're real.
I knew he wanted to be like me. I knew it.
Were you gonna change your mind?
I said yes from the get-go.
Did you? You thought they were real?
Yeah, I said yeah. Well, I want to think they're real.
Oh, you said you want to think they're real.
That
doesn't mean you think they're real. That means you don't think they're real.
I want to. I don't know. Wait, so like Dark Watchers are the ones that gave up, and their like spirit lingers on, or like it's like
No, I think it's meaning that it's the shaman
Yeah, maybe these are like the ghosts of the shamans.
that are helping people.
oh, so they're helpful.
Yeah.
Not for the first guy.
I was literally just about to ask. So
That
then
was
why didn't
just-
they help the first guy?
That was just free entertainment.
He was just there gathering tea.
He was like, I actually just clocked out. I'm so sorry. I can't help.
Okay, so of the stories that we read today, which one was your guys' favorite?
Definitely story one. The one with the
Yeah, I was gonna
hummingbird.
say the same thing. That man, oh my god.
Sorry,
He's,
Aether Blue, if you are watching.
Yeah, so
He
sorry,
went through
Aether.
some shit.
Also, learn how to defend yourself. You lost to a hummingbird
The
crazy.
smallest little bird.
and a little dick. Oh my god, that's crazy. What was the other one? Oh, rattlesnake. Oh, never mind. I understand. What was your favorite?
I'd definitely the hummingbird. I feel bad, but
it has to be.
I'm sorry.
Wait, I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
So, like, the Dark Watchers, I mean, I don't. To me, at least, they kind of seem a little innocent, right? Like, they don't seem like they're like
I think they're just
they're
there.
not trying to like fist fight people, right?
No,
They're
they're
just
just there to watch.
Right. But if they were to fist fight people, who would win?
People.
The Dark Watchers, people,
The hummingbird.
Dark Watchers versus a hummingbird. Who's winning? I mean, or like, what about like Dark Watchers versus Dementors
Like from Harry Potter.
from Harry Potter? Because they're the same vibe. They're in the same family tree.
Definitely Dementors.
Yeah.
You think? Yeah, you think the Dark Watchers are getting their shit rocked?
They're not doing anything.
They
They're just
don't-
watching.
That's why they're literally called watchers.
Okay, are they fighting or are they having a staring contest?
Wait, you're so right. No, but they're fist fighting. They're throwing down. Like
Oh, well, then Dementors for sure.
the Dark Watchers got called out on their shit. You know, they got caught spilling the tea.
Oh, yeah. Dementors for sure.
Yeah.
Dementors. I would probably have to agree, but I want to root for the Dark Watchers.
I know.
so
It's like the
bad.
underdog.
I want to root for them so bad. but it's- they're not winning.
wait. But what if it is, like how it says it's like a shaman? Or it could possibly be a shaman?
Oh, then Dementors getting their ass whooped.
Then it might be, like, because then that would be like, well, I don't know what kind of, how that works. Let's just go with that.
that.
Well, I mean, they also have sticks, right? So they could beat the Dementors' ass with their sticks.
That's true.
That's true.
I feel like the Dementors though would just take one look at the Dark. Oh wait, but the Dementors, like, I know they suck souls, right?
But don't they suck them out of bodies?
Exactly. So maybe the Dark Watchers, like,
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
maybe they just like both stand there and they're like, oh, we can't do anything to each other. You know what I mean? Like they're trying to fist fight and they're punching air.
Like, so anything that the Dementor does is not going to affect the Dark Watchers, and anything the Dark Watchers does is probably not going to affect the Dementor.
cancel each
Okay,
other
yes,
out.
and then the Dementor is gonna get exhausted, right? Because they're doing nothing,
Yeah.
and then they're gonna die, meaning the Dark Watchers win. Follow me. You see
Yeah,
this?
yeah,
you see
yeah,
this?
yeah.
You see this? Did I convince anyone?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
now that the Dementors are dead, who are the Dark Watchers going to fight?
the souls of the Dementors. I don't know.
Or a hummingbird.
You've kind of just given us a problem.
They're gonna go find Harry Potter or whatever. You guys seen those movies?
Yeah.
Oh, this all happened before the plot of Harry Potter. It's actually canon.
I believe you.
Well, sound off below if you think that the Dark Watchers would beat up the Dementors or vice versa. Let us know in the comments because we're curious.
Yeah. And have you come across a Dark Watcher or anything like it? We'd love to hear your stories and more in the comments below. So, thank you everyone for tuning in for another episode of California Cryptids. We will see you all next week for another strange encounter. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh my God, you said
You
bye.
said it.
I always say bye. What are you talking about?
All right, sure, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Alexis
This
and
guy.
I, we know the truth.